In this video, I'll share my personal credit card strategy for Q4 of 2023. The cards in my wallet are all awesome no annual fee credit cards that can earn up to 5% cashback. Please note, I'm not a financial advisor or accountant, and this video is for general educational purposes only. No official financial advice is being given. Feel free to pause the video to read the disclaimer or find the full disclaimer in the video description below. Q4 is easily the most important time of the year to optimize our cashback, since we'll be spending quite a bit of money on top of our living expenses when prepping for the holiday season. In this video, I'll share the main credit cards I'll be using this quarter, including what specific spend categories I'll be using them for, how much cashback they offer for their highest cashback tiers, as well as any sign-up bonuses and 0% intro APR offers available for each card. I won't be talking about all the cashback rewards and benefits of each of these cards, but will offer more in-depth reviews of them in future videos. As for my overall strategy, I do focus on cashback rather than points and miles. All of the cards in this video have no annual fee, and my overall goal is to earn 4 to 5% cashback on the categories I'll be spending the most on in Q4. Things like groceries, gas, dining, and online and in-store shopping. We'll start with the rotating category cards I have, and then move to the more customizable cards, and finally the set category cards that I'll use for other categories not covered by those 5% cashback credit cards. Let's first check out the rotating category cards. If you've been watching our videos for some time, you'll know that I'm a huge fan of these cards. They're a little more work since you do need to check the cashback calendar for each card before each quarter and activate that quarterly offer through their app, but the 5% cashback categories make it absolutely worth it. The first card in my wallet's the Discover It Cashback Credit Card, which earns 5% cashback on rotating bonus categories that change every quarter, after you activate the quarterly offer. With this card, there is a quarterly spend cap of $1,500 for the 5% cashback though, which breaks down to $500 a month, so you can earn up to $75 in cashback per quarter at that 5% rate. In Q4, the 5% categories are Amazon.com and Target. Since the holiday season's coming up, these are both great categories for earning 5% cashback. I'll use this card mainly for grocery shopping at Target, as well as any holiday shopping at both Target and Amazon.com, and I'll be aiming to max out my cashback for these Q4 categories. Keep in mind that Target also runs tons of Target Circle deals, which can make their prices lower than Walmart, especially for holiday shopping. They don't have a sign-up bonus at the moment, but they have a somewhat similar promotion, which is their unlimited cashback match. Discover will match all of the cashback you earn at the end of your first year with the card, which can be a decent amount of money if you're maxing out your 5% cashback every quarter. You'll also get a 0% intro APR for 15 months from account opening on your new purchases. Next, we have the Chase Freedom Flex card and the original Chase Freedom card, which I'm grouping together. Bear in mind that the Chase Freedom card's no longer available to new applicants as it's been replaced by the Chase Freedom Flex card. Both cards offer 5% cashback on rotating spend categories that change each quarter, as long as you activate each quarterly offer before their deadline. With these cards, you'll also have a spend cap of $1,500 per quarter for the 5% back. Since I got the Chase Freedom card a few years back and also got the newer Freedom Flex card, I can essentially double my spend cap by activating the offer for both cards for a combined spend cap of $3,000. For Q4, the 5% categories are PayPal, wholesale clubs, and select charities. Since the holiday season's coming up, PayPal in particular is a great category for earning 5% cashback, especially for online shopping between groceries and gifts for the holidays. I'll be using my Chase Freedom Flex card mainly for PayPal purchases, and the original Chase Freedom card as a backup if I hit the spend cap. PayPal's accepted on many store websites, but isn't usually accepted in-store at most retailers. I'll mainly use these cards for Walmart.com purchases for both grocery and holiday shopping, since they accept PayPal for online orders, including pickup. I mainly shop online for Walmart purchases anyway, to avoid the lines and overall chaos. I'll also use it for online orders at any other retailers, particularly for holiday gifts for friends and family, like Best Buy, Apple, Macy's, JCPenney, and Lowe's. I'll try to max out my cashback by prioritizing using PayPal to pay for any online orders. I'll also use the Chase Freedom Flex card for 5% back on travel through their portal if I do have any travel expenses to take care of. Chase also has an awesome offer for the Chase Freedom Flex card right now. You can earn a $200 bonus after spending $500 on purchases in the first 3 months of opening your account. In addition to that bonus, for a limited time, you can also earn 5% cashback on both gas station and grocery store purchases, excluding Target and Walmart, on up to $12,000 spent on those combined categories for your first year with the card. You'll also get a 0% intro APR for 15 months from account opening on your new purchases. If you want to learn more about the details of the cashback calendars for both Discover and Chase for this quarter, you can check out our video on the Q4 calendars of these cards after this video. Next, I have a few credit cards where I can select the categories I want to get higher cashback on. First, we have the Citi Custom Cash Card, which offers 5% cashback on your highest eligible spend category for each billing cycle automatically. There is a spend cap for this card for that 5% back as well, which is $500, so pretty much a similar cap to the last two cards when you break it down. This card's great because there are a bunch of common categories that are eligible, so a good rule of thumb is to strictly use this card for one category to earn 5% cashback on. I like to decide the category I want to use this card for on a quarterly basis, based on the categories that aren't covered that quarter by the revolving category cards. The categories that are eligible for the 5% cashback are restaurants, grocery stores, gas stations, select travel, select transit, select streaming services, drugstores, fitness clubs, home improvement stores, and live entertainment. Since the Discover and Chase cards will cover my grocery purchases at Walmart and Target, and I don't plan on shopping much at actual grocery stores, I'll opt for the gas station category for my Citi Custom Cash Card this quarter. For gas stations, purchases at Warehouse Club gas stations will not qualify for the 5% back, but since I only fill up at standalone gas stations anyway, as I'm not a member of a wholesale club at the moment, I'll be able to get that 5% cashback without worrying about Citi's gas station exclusions. I don't drive all that much, but gas will still be my highest spend category out of all the remaining ones that are eligible, especially with gas prices being so high right now. I'll leave the restaurants category for another card I have that we'll go over in a bit. If you're thinking of applying for this card, you can currently get a $200 bonus after spending $1,500 on purchases within the first 6 months of account opening. You'll also get a 0% intro APR for 15 months from account opening on your purchases. Next, we have the Bank of America Customized Cash Rewards Credit Card. With this card, you can earn 3% cashback in the eligible category you select from their list. They also offer 2% cashback at grocery stores and wholesale clubs, and there is a quarterly spend cap of $2,500 for the 3% and 2% cashback categories combined, which works out to just under $840 a month. If you're using this card just for the 3% cashback category that you select, like I am, then you can use that full $2,500 spend cap for that one category. You can change your category up to once a month. The categories you can pick from for the 3% cashback include gas, online shopping, dining, travel, drugstores, or home improvement and furnishings. For this quarter, I'm thinking of going with drugstores for my category, as I'll occasionally make purchases at places like CVS and Walgreens around the holiday season, especially for some last-minute greeting cards and gifts if needed. If you're considering this card, right now you can get a $200 bonus after you spend at least $1,000 on purchases in the first 90 days of opening your account. You'll also get a 0% intro APR for your first 15 billing cycles for new purchases. The next card in my wallet is the US Bank Altitude Go Visa Signature Credit Card, which is easily the best no annual fee credit card for the dining category. This card earns 4 points per $1 spent on dining, in other words 4% cashback, and it includes dine-in restaurants as well as takeout and delivery. What's even more impressive is there's no spend cap. I use this as my dedicated dining card when the restaurant category isn't featured on the Discover It cashback calendar, so I'll be sticking to this card for dining in Q4. As for the bonus, at the moment you can earn 20,000 bonus points, which is the equivalent of $200, if you spend $1,000 in the first 90 days of opening your account. You'll also get a 0% intro APR on new purchases for your first 12 billing cycles. Next, we have the American Express Blue Cash Everyday Credit Card, which earns 3% cashback on groceries, US online retail purchases, and gas. This card does have an annual spend cap for that 3% cashback of $6,000, which again works out to $500 a month when you break it down. But the cap's actually per individual category rather than for all three categories combined, which is really nice. I'm planning to use this card mainly for 3% cashback at supermarkets and 3% cashback on online purchases at retailers other than Target and Amazon because of the Discover categories. I'll also use it if the retailer doesn't accept PayPal for online orders because of the Chase categories, or if I've already met the spend cap for either of those revolving category cards for Amazon, Target, and PayPal for online orders. If you're thinking of applying for this card, at the moment you can get a $200 bonus after spending $2,000 in purchases within the first 6 months of card membership. You'll also get a 0% intro APR on new purchases for 15 months from account opening. The last card is the Wells Fargo Active Cash Credit Card, which I've been using as my dedicated catch-all card for some time now. This card earns unlimited 2% cashback on your purchases, which is a solid rate for miscellaneous purchases. I'll be using this card to pay my car insurance premium, which is coming up soon, as well as any random purchases that I won't be able to get higher cash back on from the other cards we've gone over. As for the bonus, right now you can get a $200 bonus after you spend $500 on purchases in your first 3 months with the card. You'll also get a 0% intro APR for 15 months from account opening on your new purchases. I have recently removed the Bank of the West Cashback World credit card from my wallet. Bank of the West has recently been taken over by BMO, and this card is actually no longer available to new applicants. This particular card earns 3% cashback at grocery stores and on gas and dining as well, so it makes a great all-in-one card for those categories. But with my current credit card lineup, I can easily earn 3 to 5% cashback in those categories without exceeding any spend caps, so I have no need to keep this card in my rotation. Let me know in the comments, what does your credit card setup look like for Q4 this year? If you enjoyed this video, you may be interested in this next video to earn an additional few $100s in bonuses before the holiday season, with these easy checking account bonuses if you have direct deposit. If you want to learn more, you can check out that video next. If you found this video helpful, it'd be a huge help if you could click like and subscribe if you haven't yet. It really helps us get our videos out to more people to help them save money, and it's absolutely free. If you want to be notified when we post new videos, be sure to click that notification bell as well. Thanks for watching and see you next time.